in Miami, Florida. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, a few have doubted Jameis.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Winston. Going deep here for Parker. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Winston. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3.
Into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And this could be a whole...
A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Being chased out left. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the keeper. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go after it.
Face 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now Brown, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the
good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete there, enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is now a 2nd down and 6. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 51 yards.
The makeup of him, the character of him. The key is going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down. 6-0 our score after 1. Five yards remain on 2nd down. Here's Gaskin. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Winston. And he finds Parker here, complete.
For stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Winston. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close. And that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Shifts by at the 15. And he takes for him now in the ball game. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And to give this time to the tailback.
Respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been...
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Drive will start at the 25. And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. He's doing his thing. He's trying to start this drive in the air. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought. Back to throw again. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is tackled inside 4.
Downfield ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
On the move to his left. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyler Conklin there to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. And this is Parker, complete. And he is going to have...
That was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make...
Usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the... Jameis now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen touchdowns, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the bird. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Brown has the 1st down and much more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. With that catch, he's now 18 away from 1,000, so he's at 982. And that's how many Randy Moss had, 2018 Hall of Famer.
And similar to the recent Hall of Famer, we argue about which catches were the most memorable because so many of them were 982 and counting.
Now back to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., 26 yards. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, that's complete to him. He's going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Winston. He fights him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And he will find his man Ruggs. Now the Dolphins, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is out of bounds.
Throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Sanders' kick is good. And the they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin with a rematch from the Elway, Montana days of Super Bowl 24. Denver taking on San Francisco. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Marcus Mariota, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. Matthew Stafford's thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentator.
And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it. They go play action here on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover. To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down here, 16-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to foot. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. They'll drop to throw. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there. How about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Winston now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26. Him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will end. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. Handoff comes to Cook. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's the option. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll go. He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Conklin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. They're six. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 30.
In this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Anderson a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
A lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's Jameis to throw it. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contended.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And complete right side to Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 30 of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're well past midfield just a... So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
The Dolphins, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you
Winston. And that nearly the pick that burns. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Don't often talk about it. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Flush to his right. Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Vikings on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7.
The catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
They're going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get 26. Winston. And that is incomplete.
No doubt.
Second and 6. Throw caught there by Osborne. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier. This is third down. To throw is Winston. Steps away to his left. Got his connection complete to runs. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Now Winston. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, Winston. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Sanders.
Guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw here. He gets this one to Johnson. If they didn't have that penalty.
Almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard pass.
To talk it over. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set with a look over what to do next. Running for it. Here's Anderson. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 40.
Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down at the 45.
3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a tough one.